Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. Are you ready to tap into your powerful energy today? Thank you for tuning in. By simply listening to this reading, you're sharing your vibrant frequency, and that's incredible. No matter where you are in the world or when you're tuning in, your energy is actively co-manifesting and shaping the messages you'll receive. So I appreciate your presence in this co-creative journey. Stay tuned because, in this video, I'll be diving into 3 exciting readings just for you. As I always say, I often channel a variety of people, situations, and energies during these readings. So, make sure to take only what resonates with you personally and trust your intuition as your guide. If you'd like me to channel specifically for your unique situation, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. This helps me connect more easily with your energy and tailor my messages just for you. While preparing for today's reading, I drew the World and the Hermit cards from the traditional tarot deck. Right away, I sensed a significant shift in energy. The Hermit represents a time of introspection, feeling isolated or cut off from the world. Now, we're moving into the World energy, symbolizing a beautiful transition back into the collective. It's time to reintroduce yourself and your vibrant new energy to the world. I'm sensing a powerful energy shift. Your energetic frequency has been purified, amplified, and cultivated, likely during a time that felt like hermit mode, where you might have spent a lot of time alone or in isolation. But now, that clear and potent energy is ready to be shared with the world in a truly impactful way through everything you infuse your energy into. Wherever you go, you're planting seeds of light. Your presence is a powerful gift to others, and I want you to know that your unique energy is a crucial part of your soul mission. This mission may manifest in highly personalized and unique ways throughout your life, and only you can define what that looks like for you. At its core, though, it's all about that pure energetic frequency and consciousness that you're sharing with those around you. Whether you're traveling, connecting with others through your high vibrational energy, or engaging in meaningful conversations, your light shines brightly, making a difference in the world. This journey could involve sharing something significant, like a project or a business, and might be tied to your career. I'm specifically sensing that there's someone here breaking powerful generational curses related to work, career, or finances. Your soul mission, part of how you're sharing your light, may involve breaking free from limiting beliefs that have been passed down through your family line, sometimes consciously, and other times subconsciously. Now, I feel drawn to the Starseed Oracle card deck to uncover another message for the beautiful soul listening to this reading. What do you need to know right now? We've drawn the Deep Cellular Healing card in reverse and jump in the upright position. The reverse Deep Cellular Healing card suggests that you're emerging from a period of profound healing and transformation, which connects back to that hermit energy. During this time, a lot of deep subconscious healing has been taking place within you, perhaps even shifts that go beyond what your conscious mind can fully understand. During that time, you may have felt drawn to spend a lot of time alone, possibly in a sort of isolation. This space was actually a sacred container for the deep cellular healing happening within you. Many of you tuned in here are now shifting out of that phase. While we're always healing, growing, and evolving throughout our lives, it feels like you've just emerged from a particularly intense period of transformation. Though healing is a continuous journey, this last stretch was especially powerful. You might have found yourself more closed off from the outside world, creating the necessary time and space to purify your energy field. Much of this healing was happening on a subconscious level, but now I sense a strong yes energy, encouraging you to leap into something new, share yourself in fresh ways, and reconnect with the world around you. This journey will look different for each person. You might feel a spontaneous push or guidance toward a new direction in your physical life, whether that's engaging in something hands-on, forming a new relationship, socializing differently, exploring a new place, traveling, or creating something tangible. There's a strong emphasis on the physical aspect here. If you haven't fully stepped into this energy yet, don't worry. It's on its way to you. I sense that inspiration is bubbling up, urging you to share yourself with the world in fresh ways and explore new creative paths. Your guides have a special message. Allow yourself to live fully in the moment so you can tune into that guidance when it arrives. The more free you feel, both energetically and emotionally, the more open you'll be to receiving inspiration. Let go of any restrictions or attempts to control various aspects of your life. This openness will help you clearly receive and follow the intuitive nudges that are powerfully guiding you right now. That's why we have the cards, Loosen Your Grip, and Portal. The present moment serves as a powerful portal, allowing you to step through doorways that can shift you into brand new, high-vibrational realities. To access this metaphorical portal, you need to truly loosen your grip. Let go of that ego-driven need for control and certainty about the outcomes. It's like a trade-off. You can either cling to a sense of total control and predict your future timelines, or immerse yourself fully in the present, where you can tap into inner guidance that leads you to magical places. This mindset opens the door for significant shifts and those so-called quantum leaps that aren't possible when we're still holding on to the need for control, which keeps our vibration artificially low. Wow, such powerful messages are coming through from the Starseed Oracle card deck today. I'm now going to reshuffle the traditional tarot deck and tune in to whatever you need to hear at this moment. What else can I channel for the beautiful divine feminines tuning in here? Remember, take these labels as they resonate with you. These messages will resonate differently with each of you, since we all carry a balance of divine feminine and divine masculine energy within. So, this could relate to your inner divine feminine or divine masculine. With the Magician and Page of Pentacles cards, I sense that someone here might be experiencing a reversal of these energies. I'm not sure who I'm connecting with, but it feels like you might have recently faced some creative blocks or a lack of inspiration. The reversed Magician suggests that you may have felt disconnected from your manifesting abilities, possibly due to something disrupting your energy or routine recently. Meanwhile, the reversed Page of Pentacles could indicate that you've received some disappointing news or felt like things were going awry. However, the fascinating part about these cards is that even though they appear reversed, I felt an intuitive urge to turn them upright. There's a powerful element of transmutation at play here. This suggests that even if you've been in a blocked state, everything might be the opposite of how it seems. I sense that someone here might be seeing the number 1212, which is significant. It may sound a bit unusual, but I feel like you're in the process of transforming heaviness into lightness, transmuting dense energy into something beautiful and high vibrational. This heaviness is actually creating space within you to hold even more light. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but it feels like you've been working with some powerful energy lately, not just for yourself, but possibly for a spiritual community around you and even for the collective consciousness. If things have felt a bit heavy or off balance recently, it's likely because you're actively transforming that energy into something truly powerful, potentially life-changing. The Magician card represents the Alchemist, someone who can turn dense, seemingly worthless materials into precious metals of the highest value. This idea embodies the essence of alchemy, and it feels like you're embodying that energy right now. I can see that someone here is truly an energetic alchemist, transforming heaviness, pain, and darkness into beauty, light, and high vibrational energy. Whoever I'm connecting with is a powerful manifester, and your guides are encouraging you to consciously reclaim that power, especially if this message resonates with you. I'm hearing that your guides want you to either establish or deepen a morning ritual or routine. Even just dedicating 5 to 10 minutes to meditation, breathwork, clearing your mind, or visualizing your desires can make a huge difference. Doing this in the early morning amplifies its effectiveness, because that's when your subconscious mind is most open and impressionable. Remember, the subconscious mind governs about 95% of our thoughts, energy, and frequencies. So, starting your day with a clear mind and a centered focus is incredibly powerful. Many of you might already be tapped into your morning rituals, but this message is a reminder of just how valuable and impactful those early moments can be. So, what other messages do I have for the beautiful divine feminine tuning in? I pulled the action card in reverse, and I'm hearing a clear message. Don't rush into action based on old patterns of control, restriction, or fear. As we discussed earlier, this is a time to let your intuition guide you into action when it feels right and aligned with your excitement. However, it seems some of you divine feminines may have felt old patterns surfacing lately, trying to push you into action, driven by fear, anxiety, or uncertainty, the fear of the unknown. Your guides are really urging you to embrace the unknown and trust that present moment intuitive guidance instead of falling back into those fear-based patterns of control. So, when you feel that spark of inspiration to take action that feels thrilling or joyful, take it as a sign. That's your present guidance, nudging you to step through a portal and potentially quantum shift into a brand new reality. If you're feeling an urge to take action driven by a spinning mind, anxiety, or uncertainty, like you're grasping for something solid, that might be a sign that this impulse is linked to an old timeline you've already moved beyond. I know this is a bit complex, but I trust it resonates with whoever needs to hear it. With the thinking man upright, it seems like there's a divine feminine here who sometimes finds herself overthinking. You might notice your internal divine masculine trying to apply too much logic or control outcomes and timing out of fear. For some of you, this could be energetic transference from a divine masculine counterpart you're connected to, but it might also reflect what's happening within your own internal divine masculine. I sense that many divine feminines have been embracing their healed, radiant, and awakened energy, feeling empowered to create, express themselves, and be receptive rather than trying to push or control. This flow state manifestation ability truly embodies the essence of the awakened divine feminine. However, some of you might occasionally feel that overpowering, internal, divine, masculine energy rising up, urging you to chase, control, or cling to certain outcomes or people instead of trusting the universe to align everything perfectly for you. It seems these old patterns might be surfacing for release, allowing you to dive even deeper into that beautifully receptive and highly empowered divine feminine energy. Additionally, some of these triggers may be linked to the masculine collective, which has been quite caught up in their heads lately, possibly stemming from a specific masculine energy you're connected to. I'll be tuning into that energy more deeply now. I'm immediately sensing that the reversed action and the upright thinking man may relate to an external masculine energy connected to a divine feminine. This individual seems to be stuck and restless in their stagnation, caught up in their thoughts. During these times, they might unintentionally draw on your energy, making you feel the urge to chase, push, or reach out. However, this is actually energy you're picking up from a masculine who is going through a necessary internal shift, energetically and emotionally. This push is meant to inspire him to take action towards you, not the other way around. That's why your guides have been nudging you to reflect on whether your motivation to act comes from fear, control, or anxiety. You could be tapping into this external masculine's energy, or you might be feeling a genuine inspiration rooted in happiness and clarity that's guiding you in an aligned way. Right now, divine feminines are learning to discern. Am I feeling compelled to act out of fear? Or is this inspiration coming from a place of excitement and alignment? We have a masculine here who is not just caught up in his thoughts, but also grappling with a deep sense of longing and unfulfillment. I sense that this feeling might be tugging at your heart space, divine feminine, bringing moments of nostalgia, sadness, or emptiness. You might find yourself feeling the urge to reach out and communicate with someone in the physical world, whether that's a masculine from your past or this particular energy. I know this experience will resonate differently for each of you, so let's explore what messages are coming through from this masculine who's feeling unfulfilled. I also noticed the number 222, which might hold special significance for someone here. This masculine is in the midst of his awakening, and the longing or restlessness he's experiencing is a natural part of that powerful transformative journey. It's all tied to his spiritual awakening, as indicated by the door to spirit being upright. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. With the attachment card reversed, it seems the masculine's feelings of unfulfillment and restlessness are actually guiding him to let go of any heavy or negative energies that have been holding him back. These attachments may have created barriers that prevented you, divine feminine, from moving towards him or him from approaching you. However, as he releases this weight, I sense that he's opening up to the possibility of stepping up energetically, fully embracing the opportunity to show love and support in the physical world. This is something he may have struggled with in the past due to these energetic blockages. With the Caring Connections card upright, it's clear that as he sheds this heavy energy, he is becoming more capable of expressing his feelings and care in tangible ways. I also feel this process is enhancing his spiritual vision. The cornucopia card, often associated with the 1111 energy, indicates that his spiritual sight is sharpening, allowing him to recognize the immense potential for a bright and expansive future with you, divine feminine. It's as if a fog has been lifted from his perspective, and he's beginning to see things clearly for the first time. This newfound clarity is profoundly transformative for him. With the victory card upright, the divine masculine is experiencing a powerful breakthrough, both energetically and spiritually. However, this newfound clarity comes with a bittersweet edge, as it's also quite heartbreaking for him. Yet ultimately, it's a healing experience. The broken heart card upright signifies that his heart is opening up in a way that allows him to confront truths he previously couldn't see. This process might feel emotionally intense, stirring feelings of sadness, grief, or nostalgia. Divine feminine, be aware that you might be tapping into some of this emotional energy, which could manifest as sudden tears or a sense of heaviness, even if you're not fully aware of its source. It seems to stem from this masculine's journey of emotional awakening, as he learns to embrace the healing that comes from breaking open his heart. The sacral chakra reversed has been a significant energetic blockage that the masculine collective has been working through recently. This blockage centers around the fear of abandonment or rejection, two sides of the same coin, really. Whether he's afraid of being left behind or not chosen, both fears stem from the same energy frequency, and they have been hindering true intimacy. With the deceit card reversed and the root chakra upright, it feels like a truth is about to emerge from this masculine that will bring a sense of stability and grounding to your connection. I keep hearing that truth grounds this connection. When he opens up, whether it's through a confession or simply sharing what's been on his mind, it will create a tangible breakthrough in the physical world between you two, fostering a deeper bond. Greetings from my heart to you, the essence that resides within me. As my heart, you guide my journey, charting the path I follow. No matter where I venture, your presence is felt everywhere and in everything, always looking out for us. When I speak your name, my soul shines brightly even in the darkest moments. Beyond the physical realm, there's a connection that bridges my heart to yours. Through this sacred opening, I send you whispers of my soul. Like moonlight, I polish the mirror of my heart so that you may see your reflection in it. I attune my ears to receive the tenderness of your words. You are in my thoughts, in every yearning heart. What am I truly saying? You are me. This is how I express your essence. The guidebook shares an empowering message. If you're questioning your ability to reach this next stage of growth in your life, know that you are already well equipped to do so. Regardless of any doubts about your circumstances, the people involved, or even yourself, you possess an abundance of grace to navigate whatever you dare to envision for your future. Embrace the vision that life has granted you, for you have more than enough strength within to see it through. This divine feminine is going through some emotional pain and grief because she sees the incredible potential of her divine masculine counterpart as an emperor. However, in the physical world, he has been dealing with significant trauma and wounded patterns that sometimes hold him back from fully stepping into that potential. This reading focuses on twin flames, or soulmates, take it as it resonates, for a particular group of souls. Please remember to only take what resonates with you. As I was shuffling for this reading, the Two of Cups reversed came out, and the phrase twin flame echoed in my mind. It seems likely that I'm connecting with those in a twin flame situation here. I also saw the letters HARV, which could be initials relevant to someone in this reading. Whenever I channel specific initials, dates, or details, they are usually meant for particular individuals, so take what resonates with you personally. I'm sensing a strong theme of reversed cards following the Two of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. It seems like, for those I'm connecting with, this was a relationship that truly nourished your soul on a deeper level, bringing you happiness and fulfillment. However, in the physical 3D world, you felt a lack of support from your counterpart. It's like your soul was thriving and expanding through this connection, yet your human self wasn't getting the care it needed. I hear someone expressing, I wanted to ignore my human needs just to hold on to this beautiful, aligned connection because it felt so fulfilling on a soul level. But the truth is, your physical needs were largely unmet, almost to an extreme degree. While this experience may look different for everyone, I'm picking up that even your emotional needs may not have been satisfied by this person in the 3D realm. I sense that many of you tuning into this reading identify as the divine feminine, while the person I'm discussing represents the divine masculine counterpart. I'm also getting a strong vibe of a twin flame connection for many of you, though that might not resonate with everyone. With the Ten of Wands reversed, it feels like the weight of this situation has become too much to bear. the divine feminine may have found herself trying to shoulder this burden alone. As I channel this, I can feel a deep sense of loneliness and heaviness surrounding her. The King of Wands reversed seems to reflect the masculine counterpart in a very wounded state. There's a recurring theme of dishonesty here. Perhaps this masculine has been less than truthful in his communication. I'm hearing dishonest by omission, suggesting that he may not have shared enough in the physical 3D world, which left the divine feminine feeling emotionally abandoned. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's clear that the masculine, embodying the King of Wands' reversed energy, potentially deceptive and more focused on himself, has been responding from a place of trauma. I'm sensing that this self-centered behavior stems from some past wounds, likely related to his inner child. This trauma has led him to act in ways that are less than honest, driven by a fear of showing his true self due to the anxiety of being abandoned. When the masculine behaved this way in the 3D, holding back and not fully communicating, it inadvertently pushed the divine feminine into a Queen of Pentacles reversed energy. It's as if being in this connection stifled your abundance, blocking the receptive flow that comes naturally to an awakened divine feminine. The feminine energy is naturally receptive, but in this situation, it seems like you found yourself doing all the giving, almost like you were taking on a provider role for this masculine. I keep hearing the word provider, suggesting that you might have felt like a caregiver, as if you were stepping into a mother figure role in a way that felt a bit off. I know this is a specific message, so please only take it if it resonates with your intuition. By the way, if you're connecting with this reading, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Doing so helps me tune into your energy more easily, allowing for more personalized messages tailored just for you. I'm also picking up the letters M-A-R-T-H, and the name Martha specifically came through, so this might relate to someone's name or initials. Returning to that mother figure dynamic, it feels like you were attempting to heal a mother wound within this masculine by stepping into that nurturing provider role. The challenge, though, is that he may have been using this dynamic as a crutch rather than genuinely embracing it for healing. He was meant to take that healing energy you offered and let it transform him into the Emperor, stepping fully into his role as the divine masculine. The Emperor card signifies his potential to rise to the occasion and be your true counterpart on the throne, aligning with the divine feminine energy that you embody. This was the path your souls intended to follow in this lifetime. However, it seems that, in his human form, the masculine chose a different route. I keep hearing the word laziness, but what I'm really picking up on is the deep trauma he was carrying. Instead of embracing the healing, he turned inward, becoming a taker of your energy rather than allowing it to nurture and uplift him. It feels like he took that energy for granted, letting the dynamic continue where you were overgiving and sacrificing much more than you should have. As a result, you started to sense that something was off. I keep getting the impression that you felt like you were shouldering the weight of the healing, emotional labor, and even physical responsibilities all on your own. The Ten of Wands reversed truly highlights the extreme heaviness you experienced in this connection and the toll it took on you. Another thing that occurred is that the King of Wands reversed energy within this masculine. His self-focused and possibly dishonest approach triggered your Queen of Pentacles reversed energy. This caused you to feel a deep sense of insecurity. The word insecurity really stands out here. You may have found yourself questioning your worth because of these feelings, but I sense that this was an automatic reaction to the wounded energy he was projecting. You might have also reached a point where you felt like giving up on this connection altogether. After carrying so much for so long, it became necessary for you to consider letting go. However, deep down, you always held space for this masculine's higher self, represented by the Emperor. You recognized the potential of this connection and what he could become if he chose to heal. Eventually, you received a message from your spirit guides, whether you were fully aware of it or not, that healing was not your responsibility. In fact, the best way to encourage him to seek healing would be to step back in the 3D world, perhaps even walking away temporarily. This would create the space he needs to make his own choices about healing. When it comes to growth, I keep hearing, you can't choose it for them. With the card, Release Your Ex present, which reminds us that the time has come to clear your energy. It feels like this masculine's unwillingness to heal while you were closely connected in the 3D began to impact your own abundant energy, divine feminine. Your natural receptivity got thrown off balance as you found yourself stuck in a wounded feminine state of overgiving and self-sacrifice, which likely blocked your flow of abundance. You might have noticed that things in your life started to feel off, or that attracting what you truly desired became a struggle. Instead of manifesting effortlessly, you could have developed the belief that you had to overgive and exhaust yourself to see results. Even if you were actively working with the universe's energy to manifest your dreams, you probably felt trapped in the idea that constant hard work and burnout were the only paths to achieving your goals. While you may have seen some results from all that hard work in manifestation, you're now starting to tap into the incredible power of effortless manifestation. You're leaning back into your natural receptive energy, embracing the healed and awakened divine feminine within you. You're discovering that bringing your goals and dreams to life can be far easier, more enjoyable, and way more playful than you ever allowed yourself to believe. I keep hearing the phrase, going with the flow of your life. You might feel like you're drifting right now, and occasionally experiencing some inner conflict. As you embrace this newfound sense of abundance and ease in your daily routine, you may still sense a distance or disconnect from this specific masculine energy. You could find yourself missing his potential, yearning for that emperor energy you caught glimpses of when you were together. There may have been a time in your connection, whether it was a traditional relationship or something more unique, when you actually saw him embody that emperor energy in his physical form. I'm sensing you caught glimpses of it, whether through your direct interactions with him, or through deeper, more esoteric exchanges in the astral realm, telepathy, or even the fifth dimension. You clearly recognized the potential of who this masculine could be and what he could become. But ultimately, it all comes down to him choosing his own path of growth and healing. Often, I pick up on the fact that, for the divine feminine I'm channeling, you experience the pain of awakening and healing at a faster pace. You chose to address your own wounded patterns and dynamics, even healing parts of yourself that once resonated with this masculine in a less than healthy way. This allowed for more physical interaction, but often in a fear-based, unhealed space. I know this may sound complex, but it seems that at one point you had more 3D communication with this masculine. However, much of it was rooted in wounded energy. You may have found yourself in a chaser role, stepping into codependency and reaching out from a place of fear. Now, though, you've fully released those limiting patterns of low self-confidence and self-worth, replacing them with radical, unconditional self-love. To connect with you and engage with you consistently in the physical world, this masculine must make the conscious choice to heal and grow. If he isn't embodying unconditional love, he will likely find it challenging to reach out and connect with you. You are currently operating on a much higher frequency, connecting with the more elevated version of this masculine. While it appears that he's still in a wounded state in the 3D, you are energetically resonating with his Emperor energy. I'm sensing the number 444, which often signifies support and guidance. You might even wake up feeling sad or with tears in your eyes, because whether you realize it or not, you've been connecting with his higher self energy overnight. I'm feeling this wave of emotion wash over me, and I can sense how bittersweet this experience is for you, Divine Feminine. On one hand, you are confidently embodying this higher frequency state of being. On the other, you're linking with a version of this masculine that feels worlds apart from the energy he's currently projecting in the physical realm. There's still a lot of wounded energy at play right now. It's almost like a parent watching their child sabotage themselves, wanting to step in and help, but knowing they have to figure things out on their own. I'm envisioning a parent with a child learning to walk, stumbling and falling. The parent desperately hopes the child will learn to walk and knows they will, but they also realize that if they always act as a crutch, the child won't ever find their footing or learn to stand confidently. While it's not a perfect metaphor, I sense that this is similar to what you, as the awakened twin, are experiencing, Divine Feminine. Having awakened first and moved through your healing journey, you now have a broader perspective on what's happening with this masculine. Deep down, you understand that you can't be his crutch, even though you can clearly see his higher potential. I keep hearing, it's the pain of the awakened soul. This feels like an important side message, especially since I just saw the angel, number 1919. You may often experience this pain of the awakened soul, not just in relation to this divine masculine, but in your everyday life as well. You have the ability to see the true potential in others, even when they aren't embodying it in the physical world. However, just like with this divine masculine, you can't be their crutch or their bridge to reaching their highest potential. You can empower, uplift, inspire, and hold space for them, but ultimately, we all have free will here on Earth. It's up to each person to take those steps toward growth and healing to unlock their higher potential. This can create a lot of emotional turmoil, because there's often a gap between what you perceive and the reality of the situation. You see their highest potential and the incredible possibilities they could achieve, yet they may not be ready or willing to fully embody that vision you hold for them. This disconnect can be challenging when interacting with others, as you navigate the difference between who they are in the moment, how they act and speak in the physical world, and the potential you sense through your intuition or your third eye regarding what your connection could truly be. People around you might occasionally say you're too idealistic or that you see the best in others to a fault, even suggesting you focus too much on potential, whether romantically or platonically. But this is a beautiful gift. While it can bring you pain at times, your ability to connect with the highest potential in others and create space for that is truly rare and inspiring. It encourages those around you to strive for that higher version of themselves. Remember, you have a significant impact on others, even if you don't always see them take those steps toward growth. You might find yourselves going in different directions or feeling disconnected in the physical realm, but the ripple effect of your ability to see potential in others runs deep. It reaches far beyond what you may realize. I know this was a bit of a side note, but I really hope it resonates with whoever needed to hear it. Welcome to this Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine reading, which may also resonate as a twin flame reading for some. We're diving into a specific subset of collective energies right now. If this message is meant for you, I sense there's an Emperor energy, someone who embodies a high level of emotional or material stability, along with a less stable masculine energy. Both of these energies are currently focused on you. In some cases, these might even be two different energetic states of the same physical person. These energetic transference dynamics help me connect more deeply with your energy, allowing for more specific channeling tailored to you. As I shuffle and tune into these energies, I can feel a very intense vibe coming through. This energy is likely to resonate with some divine feminines tuning in, not necessarily all, but I do sense that for a group of you, the past few days have felt particularly energetically intense. The phrase roller coaster keeps coming to mind. Ultimately, my goal with these readings is to help you reconnect with your own intuition. So, I'd like to pull a message specifically for those divine feminines who may have experienced some intense energy this week. Interesting. We've drawn the Two of Coins. This card often represents ups and downs, highlighting a sense of change and flux in your energy. However, the tricky part is that you might not see these shifts fully manifesting in the physical world yet. Instead, it's more of an intuitive feeling, simmering beneath the surface, which can make things feel even more challenging. When you find yourself in one of those low moments during this energetic roller coaster, it's easy to be hard on yourself and wonder, why am I feeling this way? You might not have anything in your external world to explain those feelings. I'm receiving a message from your guides. Try to be gentle and compassionate with yourself during these times. I'm sensing a strong tingling around my crown chakra, which indicates that you are deeply spiritually guided and protected, especially right now. You might be someone who feels things very intensely, and in the past, you may have viewed this as a weakness. Society often expects us to stay on a specific wavelength all the time, but you have the incredible ability to ride the waves of life. This is actually a beautiful gift because it means you possess a high-level spiritual sensitivity, allowing you to pick up on energies even when they aren't explicitly signaled by your surroundings or situations. Your ability to sense these energies makes you incredibly valuable in the world today. However, from a human perspective, you may have learned to be hard on yourself, particularly during those moments you label as low or negative. With the Two of Coins showing up, I feel something powerful is coming into balance for you. The word partnership is coming to mind, suggesting that someone might be looking to collaborate or partner with you in a work or business context. This could also hint at a spiritual partnership. You might have a spirit guide who is particularly interested in helping you navigate a specific path or harness a certain gift, drawing on their own rich experiences from past lifetimes. This message may be a bit specific, but if you've recently noticed a surge of spiritual energy or presence around you, it could be a sign that a new or more prominent spirit guide is stepping in. Remember, this may not resonate with everyone, so only take what feels aligned with you. We've also drawn the Four of Wands, which adds another layer to our earlier mention of partnership. For some of you, this could relate to love. I sense that a powerful partnership, perhaps a romantic one, is coming into alignment for you. This could stir up a lot of emotions, especially since it might require collapsing some old timelines. There's something significant about this time of year. Maybe there was an important event in your life years ago around this date that now needs to be processed. For some, this may tie to feelings of grief. Alternatively, it could be that something significant occurred in a past life during this time, and that energy is now being released. I'm speaking to a very specific group here, but if you've been experiencing intense emotions like sadness or grief and feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, these feelings could be remnants of old timelines that you're subconsciously releasing, even if you're not fully aware of it on a conscious level. Let's dive deeper into this potential romantic situation or partnership that could be coming together for someone here. I'm noticing the number 1212, which might resonate with you. We've also drawn the Hanged Man card, suggesting that someone feels stuck or in limbo, possibly waiting on another person. I'm picturing a waiting room, which feels metaphorical in this context. Whoever I'm connecting with really wants to move forward quickly, but that eagerness is intensifying the discomfort of waiting. Interestingly, it seems like this message might come as a surprise because they may believe they're the one waiting on the other person. In reality, it looks like this other person feels like they're on hold or holding space for you. However, there are some hurdles to overcome first. This could involve circumstances between the two of you or some personal healing that needs to take place before this partnership can fully blossom. There might be some changes needed in your life, but I'm sensing that, for this person, there's something they need to let go of or process before they can fully move forward with you. With the Eight of Wands energy at play, it seems like they feel their heart is reserved for you. I'm picturing someone saving a seat at a table, and it feels like they see that empty seat as yours, like they're holding a special place for you in their heart. On the flip side, we have the Temperance card in reverse. This suggests that they might be struggling with something they're doing in excess. It's not necessarily that the substance or behavior is harmful, but they may be overindulging in it, whether it's a distraction or something generally considered healthy that they're consuming too much of. Only you can identify what this might be for them, and it may not resonate with everyone. It feels like this person is caught up in this excessive energy, and while you, Divine Feminine, might sense it intuitively or subconsciously, they may not be fully open about it with you. The presence of the Death card is quite intriguing, as it symbolizes ego death and transformation. This theme has been coming up frequently while I tap into this particular masculine energy. While it doesn't always have to be a masculine, I sense that many of you are experiencing this energy. This person is feeling somewhat unlucky and is beginning to realize they need to clarify what they truly want with you. They have a clear understanding within themselves, but they haven't quite found the courage to express it yet. It's almost like you're a secret treasure in their mind, someone they think about deeply, but haven't fully shared their feelings about or their desire for that Four of Wands reunion. The Be Assertive card shows someone taking off a mask, which reflects this masculine being urged by their higher self and spirit guides to remove any facade they've been wearing around you. They're being encouraged to shed any illusions and be their authentic selves. On the flip side, the There's Something Better card reveals their deepest fear, that you might find someone who is a better fit for you, Divine Feminine. This fear has likely held them back from being fully assertive and taking off the mask. However, the Look for a Sign card suggests they have, or soon will receive, a significant spiritual sign about your connection, something undeniable. This sign will resonate deeply, appearing prominently in both their physical world and spiritual awareness, helping them solidify their understanding that you are truly their person, even if doubts have crept in or they've felt you deserve more. While there may be something better out there for you, this masculine feels a strong urge to step forward and express his feelings. He's beginning to understand that what you two share is far deeper than anything he's ever experienced before, and he senses that he might never encounter this kind of connection again in this lifetime. Now, I'm going to reshuffle the cards because this was an unexpected insight that just came through from this masculine energy. I also picked up on him reflecting, realizing that, divine feminine, even if you both were to part ways and never speak again, and he were to find himself in a relationship with someone else, he knows that no matter who he's with in the future, you will always be the one who truly holds his heart. He might try to move on in the physical world and even start a relationship with someone else, but if you were to come back into his life, he would say, "I'd drop everything for you." Those feelings would always linger. Tuning into his energy, I sense this is the most daunting thought on his mind right now. The realization that no matter where life takes both of you or how much time passes since you last spoke, even if he moves on, those feelings will always haunt him like a ghost. Now, let's explore who else is connected to the energy of the divine feminine at this moment. As I do this, a card just flew out, the Three of Wands. This represents the energy of moving forward with confidence, embracing your freedom, and genuinely enjoying life. By allowing yourself to fully embrace and savor life, divine feminine, something incredibly powerful is unfolding energetically. You are working on healing your root and sacral chakra energies, grounding yourself more deeply in your physical experience. In the past, you may have focused a lot on your upper three chakras, your heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. Your heart has always been wide open, but much of your energy has been concentrated on those higher centers. This is quite common for divine feminines navigating Earth School. You tend to focus on the upper chakras, while divine masculines often feel more grounded in the lower three, the root, sacral, and solar plexus. However, I sense that you, divine feminine, have truly mastered the upper chakra regions, leaving you wide open to receiving divine guidance and inspiration. This connection doesn't always happen consciously. Often, it flows through subconsciously, whether during meditations, dreams, or creative expressions like writing and music. All these activities hold powerful spiritual energy as they serve as channels for the divine insights flowing through your open crown chakra. You've put in a lot of effort to keep your crown chakra open, and your third eye is also highly activated. You've gone through numerous experiences that have trained you to rely on your intuition, even in times when you felt blind to what was happening around you. Your open third eye has allowed you to perceive things that your physical senses couldn't detect. Throughout these training exercises, you learn to trust your intuition and follow its guidance, even when it didn't make sense to those around you or even to your conscious mind. You bravely followed that inner voice, and as a result, you've experienced truly magical transformations in your life, allowing you to evolve and grow at an accelerated pace. Think of your intuitive guidance like a GPS system in a car. By bravely following that real-time direction, you found the fastest route on your journey. You've truly mastered this skill. When it comes to your throat chakra, I sense you've gone through some significant activations. It seems you may have faced times when your voice was stifled, perhaps by the people around you or by certain life circumstances. These experiences likely caused throat chakra blockages, leading you to suppress your truth and authenticity. As I tap into your soul's history, I can feel chills. There's a lot you've overcome. But you've emerged victorious with your throat chakra. I want to emphasize this because it's essential for you to remember how much you've been through and how far you've come. Your upper chakra centers are incredibly open. They're practically glowing on an energetic level. This openness allows energy to flow back down to your lower chakra centers, which you may not have focused on as much in the past. With this shift in focus to your root and sacral chakras, you're discovering a new way to flow with life. You're really opening yourself up to savoring this physical human experience without feeling the need to have all the answers. In the past, you dedicated a lot of time to gathering deep spiritual wisdom through your work with the upper chakras. Now, you're learning to embrace your physical self and allow life to teach you in ways that go beyond words, conventional knowledge, and traditional methods of spiritual growth. While many of those techniques may still play a role in your practices, you're also learning to let life itself be your greatest teacher, just as you intended when you chose to incarnate as a soul. You might even notice changes in how you engage with your body. Perhaps you're rethinking how you nourish yourself, truly connecting with the physical aspect of who you are. In the past, your focus may have leaned so heavily toward the spiritual and esoteric that you didn't fully embrace being present with your body and your life as it is right now. This is such a beautiful evolution. I can literally envision a flower blooming in the sunlight, symbolizing how you're recognizing that when you're planted in the right environment and given what you need, what aligns with your true nature, you will naturally flourish, just like that flower, without having to force the process. I'm going to reshuffle the cards now and explore the energies and connections surrounding the divine feminine. Interestingly, we've drawn the Death card again, this time for the divine feminine. This card symbolizes unexpected transformations, endings, and the release of old patterns. While this may feel challenging, it ultimately paves the way for peaceful resolutions and a greater sense of tranquility. I'm hearing the message to trust in the endings, the closed doors, and the upheaval, especially during this recent eclipse season. You may have experienced certain things or connections leaving your life or had painful truths brought to light that created turmoil. Remember, anything that's been cleared away is making room for a deeper, more profound sense of peace in your life. There's also a suggestion here to release ties to your past or to let go of an old version of yourself. This could relate to childhood memories or experiences from your hometown, as indicated by the Six of Cups reversed. I sense that whatever this is, it's connected to finding solutions that bring emotional freedom, particularly from the patterns, people, and situations that may have caused you pain or held you back in the past, as shown by the Eight of Swords reversed. Embrace this journey of transformation. It's leading you toward a brighter, freer future. With the High Priestess reversed, it seems that certain individuals in your past, perhaps family members or friends, may have caused you to doubt yourself, your intuition, and your true power. This brings to light a key dynamic that needs to be released: the tendency to let others make you second-guess your own powerful intuition. On a brighter note, we have the Page of Wands upright alongside the Emperor, signaling a strong, assertive masculine energy emerging. If this is the same masculine energy we've been discussing earlier, they appear to be in a much more healed and empowered state now. Alternatively, this could represent a completely different masculine presence in your life, someone who is charismatic, extroverted, and excels at making strong first impressions. I see this masculine energy smiling a lot, especially when engaging with new people. They possess a magnetic charm and a solid sense of stability, embodying the qualities of the Emperor in a positive light. This could be someone with an age difference, perhaps older in terms of years, as the Emperor card often suggests. However, that's not the only interpretation. This person might also embody a certain level of spiritual and emotional maturity. As I tap into this Emperor energy at the end of the reading, the Fool card appears upright, indicating that this person isn't currently tied to any romantic commitments. They come across as free-spirited and spontaneous. Yet, with the 10 of Cups showing up, it's clear that while they enjoy their freedom, they genuinely want to build something stable and long-lasting with you. The 10 of Cups signifies the desire for a lasting relationship, so it seems like you inspire them to shift from their usual carefree approach to wanting to establish that deep, meaningful connection and stability with you. To wrap up this first reading, I'm pulling a card from the Rumi Oracle deck. The card is called The Dissolving Light. Dare to take my hand and be ignited by holy fire, my beloved. Step forward with me. Together we shall burn brightly, dissolved in a light that can never be extinguished. This light radiates with such undeniable truth that no falsehood can endure its vibrant glow. Join me now in this light. Together we will melt into the essence of truth. There exists a light so powerful that only its own truth can thrive in its presence. It is the sacred seed, the very star of your being, glowing from within. This is the eternal light, transcending the duality of light and dark, unquenchable and unaffected by anything else, simply existing beyond all logic. With the Divine Discontent card, it feels like there's a deeper cosmic purpose behind this masculine's feelings of dissatisfaction, especially his sense of disconnection from you, Divine Feminine. This discontent in your absence is actually motivating him to heal, to make the choice to heal, and to step into more of that empowered Emperor energy we talked about earlier. Rumi and the guidebook also share a profound message. I know your heart. I hear it breaking and groaning in the darkest night, when you imagine yourself to be silently cast adrift in sleep. It speaks to me, that sacred heart of yours, whispering its longing and bemoaning its divine discontent. This is the pain of the awakening heart. That heart is capable of bliss and ecstatic reverence for the sheer beauty and wonder of creation. Yet, as the heart matures, there will be a process of deep, passionate longing that awakens for the divine. It is the impatience for the caress of the great lover, for the presence of the divine to come to you. The guidebook goes on to say, you are just waking from the deepest slumber, and with your awakening heart, you are realizing a truth, a part of you that is deeper, wider, vaster, and more instinctive, truthful, and intelligent than your mind, is lonely for the divine embrace. And so it shall be. The divine discontent growing within you is not the ending, it is the beginning, not the destiny. Its purpose is to lead you into your greatest connection, yet with divinity. This beautifully encapsulates the journey of the heart as it awakens to its true desires and longs for that deeper connection with the divine. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.